What's up, everybody? It's Sam and Maddie back with the HBHost podcast. Say hi.
Hi.
Today we're doing a shorter series for Succession, and this is the first one that we're uploading. We're talking about Succession Season 4, the final season, Episode 2. I didn't write down what this was called.
Oh, no.
Normally we say that in our intro spiel, but it's fine. We'll look it up. It'll come later.
Yeah.
But today we are having a guest on, and that special guest is my mom. Say hi. Yeah. Say hi out loud. Mom, how are ya?
I'm good. How are you? I'm Googling.
She's Googling the episode. See, this is why we had her on the podcast. And for everyone out there, it is Miss Stacy. You can call her Stacy when you're best friends with Sam, like me. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah, we're very excited to have her. I've missed her for a long time, and I'm very excited. I'm just like, oh my God, we get to hang out, kind of, because we had some times when we were younger, and I remember spending time. And I was very, very excited to do this. So,
yeah,
welcome.
Yes,
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Walter.
This is Walter.
Walter.
Gotcha.
Oh, Walter.
Walter, like somebody that vaults.
Well, no, Walter is like it's like a Vice News kind of company in this world.
Is it?
Oh,
yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll come back to that.
Okay. I'm going to Google that.
Yes. Yeah. Look up the Walter show in Succession. Okay. Stay tuned for the answer to that question. This is my mom's first time ever doing a podcast. This is our first time having her on our podcast, and she will be returning for one other episode. So this season of Succession going to be short. We're just going to be kind of interviewing, having smaller conversations about the questions that we're going to ask about each episode. And we're going to have a guest on every episode. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really exciting. But without further ado, if my mom is ready to start.
It doesn't say anything. It says someone who vaults.
Okay. All right. We will put the explanation of that in the caption of this video. Okay. So the question number one, Mama, overall thoughts. What do you think of the episode? What do you think of the season? Oh shit. Spoiler warning. If you haven't seen Succession to date, get the fuck out. Overall thoughts about the episode, the season, the family, everything that's going on. What do you think?
Let's see. I think they're all nuts, first of all. They're all crazy. But
yes.
I was looking up online earlier, and the kids are worth like $18 billion, and the company's worth like $345 billion. So they can be nuts if they want, I guess.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I see like them starting to break apart.
Yeah.
I don't think they love each other, but they don't like each other much.
Yeah.
And and I really think that that now when they saw the text that Roman had texted his father for his birthday, I think they kind of were like, we gotta watch them now.
I know. Well, I mean, the thing is, Maddie and I talked about this a lot off the pod because this is our first time doing Succession, but that, they really love each other, but they don't trust each other at all. And I think that's why it's taken so long for them to band up together.
Right.
And yeah.
Well, because Shiv, I think, always wanted to be her dad's successor. So that was her goal. She didn't, she didn't care what the other two were doing. But then I learned, like, when Logan comes in and kind of shocks them at the karaoke place, she starts saying, talking about the old history, like Connor's mother, and are you going to apologize for beating Roman when he was little? So, I mean, there's like a little tidbits that came out, because I actually looked it up because I thought Connor was their brother, and he's not. He's their half brother.
Yeah. Different.
Logan had another wife who committed suicide, but they don't mention her name at all. She's unnamed.
Damn.
And then he married Caroline and had the three of them. And then he married Marcia. But then Marcia bailed when he cheated on her.
Yeah, she's apparently shopping in Milan right now forever.
Yeah.
Indefinitely.
Yeah.
Indefinitely.
On Logan's money. Because I don't think
course.
they're not divorced.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought Connor was such a weirdo, but now I kind of feel sorry for him because he's just like the outlier. He doesn't
need love.
Yeah. Oh God.
That was a whole other thing I didn't understand. I mean, I understand she got cold feet, but then he ends up in the bed with her at the hotel. So it's like, what the heck was that all about?
Yeah, I think that was a question for me too. The Willa and like what's going to happen with them. I'm not going to get too into it yet because there's a whole season left. I don't know, but I kind of had the same. I don't know. For me, this episode was a little slow. I think that it was just setting up a lot of context. There was a lot of. I watched this I watched it 2.5 times. I didn't get to watch it all the way, but the third time I watched it, I caught so many things.
Yeah.
Like right in the beginning when Logan says like, chop, I think he says, axe the chopper. And I didn't catch that before when they weren't able to get on the helicopter. I was like, what the hell is happening? So there was a lot of like dynamics and setup, but it felt like a lot of dialogue. I was like, ugh. This is dragging.
But you think about it, it was kind of shitty for him to do that because they were going to Connor's party.
His wedding, right?
No,
wedding
it
party.
was their announcement. Well, yeah, it was their announcement. They're getting married they're supposed to get married the next day.
Okay.
And so it was kind of shitty of Logan to do that because he knew where they were going.
Yeah.
And he just left them stranded.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't give a fuck about them, really.
No.
He's trying
he sits there. Yeah, he sits there and he says, he can't even say, I'm sorry, to them for what they've done, what he's done to them.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the ball to drop when he puts Kendall out there about the dead guy.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But I don't know if Logan would do that because I think like he'll protect himself and the company.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like he could always deny he knew any, that he found out afterwards. And who's going to believe Kendall,
That's true. Kendall was stealing fucking vapes and gum and then just throwing it away.
I forgot about that.
That was my most iconic Kendall moment. I was like, bro, give me those vapes.
So funny. Okay, well, speaking of kids and Succession, Mom, is Roman going to flip?
I think so.
Ooh, roll over like a little bitch. Yeah. Not like that.
I think so. I really think he is so scared of his father that he's going to do whatever Logan wants. Like, and I don't, like with Tom, I mean, Tom is family by marriage and Tom is, out to, make something of himself. Roman, I don't think really cares.
No.
He just wants his father's approval. And and
love.
Yeah, and you can see that, and now that we, that Shiv said that he was beaten when he was little. Yeah. He's got that, battered wife syndrome. He's going to keep going back.
Fuck.
Not Roman being everybody's favorite. Not Roman.
Roman's my favorite.
Yeah,
I like Roman a lot too. He's like. More tapped into the culture, I think, than the rest of them a little bit. Like he can be a little bit more chummy and a little more relaxed with people. Like Kendall is so business, and so is Siobhan. Like she's emotional, but she's like, oh, I'm gonna make this phone call. I'm gonna hit up these people. Like she's very
they're like off-putting, and like Roman is like disarming in his like real worldness. Like he has,
and he's stiff. Like, you don't see him laugh. You don't really see him smile.
Oh, wait,
Roman? No, Kendall.
Yeah.
And Roman just is a joker. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
just coming out. His one-liners make the whole show.
Yeah,
Truly.
He's just something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly. He has all of my favorite quotes from the entire series. Literally all of them. Yeah.
Except for Carrie this week.
Oh my God.
gosh. Okay,
Carrie.
we'll get to that. We'll get to the
I know.
jump ahead. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I agree with that. I kind of think that if for the same reasons, Roman will flip because he wants his father's approval. And I don't know. Like, I don't know if I think the trust thing plays a big part in banding together with the siblings. You know,
Unless he's just going to get as much information as he can and then go back to them. But
well,
I don't think they'll take him back.
I feel like it's going to be, I don't think he's going to flip completely. I don't know. I don't think they would set up something so obvious like that just from like a writer's perspective. And my total theory, which we won't really spend time on, but I just have to say it now because if it comes true, then I want my fucking flowers for it.
hell yeah.
I think that Kendall is actually going to flip and fuck everyone over at the end of it.
Oh no, not my Kendall. Not my Kendall.
Yep.
He just wants to make the world a better place.
Because of what happened with Mattson, we don't have to get into that. But with him knowing that Mattson was going to walk and still pushing that, even though they really all agreed that they wanted the sale, him doing that without the kids, I'm like, you're up to something. You're playing chess, not checkers. Like this is for what this is.
Yeah,
for
but the thing is that now Logan's going to go talk to Mattson.
Yeah.
Without Jerry.
Well, thank you for segueing right into our next question, Mom.
Without Jerry and ask him for more money, which he told Kendall on the phone, no more money. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So it looks like possibly Logan is going to blow the deal.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they know that Logan's going to go talk to him.
Yeah.
They have their spies. There's Stewie and Sandy.
Yeah.
And they're filling, they keep filling them in on little things.
And Jerry too.
So, yeah.
Well, he wants to leave Jerry out of it. He doesn't trust Jerry.
Right.
So why do you guys think that is?
Because he saw Roman's phone?
Yeah.
Well, that.
He saw Jerry's phone, I mean?
Sure. But because of that relationship, I think you just nailed it on the head. Like, it's because he knows that Jerry is telling Roman everything because they're fucking, what is it called? What is that thing called? Like where you're fucking someone, but you're like a spy. It's called like pillow talk, right? Isn't that where the term pillow talk came from? I could be absolutely wrong, but I think that's where it came from, where bitches would get all this information, and even men. There's a drunk history episode on it.
Yeah, but they've never laid on a pillow together. They've always done it through the door.
Yeah. It's within the same realm. It's umbrella. Yeah, absolutely.
Keyholing. Touche.
Yeah. I do think that's what it is because Logan.
But the thing is that if you like go back and watch the interactions between the two of them when it comes to that stuff, they're not talking about, and she's not really. She'll warn him, be careful. Or don't. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
We don't. There's no confirmation that she's actually telling Roman anything.
Right.
In fact,
True. We haven't seen that.
At the end of either it was last episode or the end of last season, where she was like, "You don't want to be on the side that's not mine. Like you don't want me as an enemy." She was threatening him. The last that we've heard them even having any kind of conversation. So we have no idea where they stand.
Yeah, because then he says to her, "Don't talk to me like that because I'll have to
get turned
go."
off right now.
He likes being dominated, and I really think that's another reason why he's going to go back to Logan. He likes to have somebody pressuring him all the time.
Yeah,
he can't. He can't function normally because when he was dating the girl in the past seasons, he couldn't even perform because she was just too nice to him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like,
no. They tried to have like regular phone sex.
It was painful. Oh, God.
Okay, well, speaking of painful relationships, sorry, Maddie, I'm stealing all these questions because
It's okay.
they're segues.
Go ahead.
Painful relationship, Logan and Carrie. What's that all about? What are your thoughts on that?
She's sleeping with him because she wants to become an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one thing I want to say about Carrie, I don't know if I said this in the last one, but everyone is like, oh, she's a baby for Logan. And I mean, yeah, she's younger for Logan, but like that bitch is like 40. She is old enough to fuck Logan if she wants to and better her position in life if she so tries.
Yeah.
I think she really tried to look younger with that awful bang haircut.
I love it. It works for Carrie. One thing I appreciate about Carrie is that Logan is annoying as fuck and he's hard to handle. Carrie literally smiles through the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I respect and love her for it. I was like, Carrie, I wish you were my fucking assistant. Truly.
There's a comic, God, it was something, it was a cosplay I saw years ago. I think it's from like an anime or something. And she looks just like the character with the bangs and the long straight black hair. That's every time I see her, I think of that. But
someone go off in the fucking comments. I know somebody knows this anime.
Yeah.
Tell us. We'll look her up.
Or it was a video game or something. I don't know. But anyway, she looks just like that. But oh my God, her on TV was rough. It was. I could have done better than that.
Yeah,
it was so
smiling when she's talking about kids dying or something. Yeah. I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah,
I smiles.
Oh my gosh, I loved I think Maddie, you said this, the collective roast of her. Everybody across like this company, and not even in this, with the fucking kids watching it, and just like, oh my gosh, it was so at different points in the episode, just to bring us right back there, like, yeah. So
poor Greg had to tell her at the fucking end, and she's so straight, like she's good at her job. She's like, "What are you trying to tell me?" And he's like, oh God, that was hard too. I feel bad for Carrie. I
don't.
I like her.
She's a shush. She's a. Sorry.
That's our other guest podcaster, fucking Kobe.
Yeah. She's, what do you call it? What do you call that when you're with a rich guy just to get yourself moved up?
She's working her way to the top.
Sleeping her way to the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Climbing the ladder or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it's at. There's a phrase for it though. But
sucking and fucking. That's what they call it.
Imagine. I don't care how much money Logan has.
No, I can't imagine.
You.
A hitman that looks like Santa. That was.
Oh my God!
I don't want to fuck Santa Claus hitman.
Tom with his one-liners too, his zingers.
Oh no, that was
Greg.
Yeah,
that was Greg.
Yeah. God, that threw me for a loop. But yeah, no, I can't imagine it. Like, it's not my thing. It's not fucking Santa Claus and Mrs. Bonnie Claus. Bonnie Claus. No, it ain't that. It ain't that.
Well, speaking of one-liners,
my favorite of the whole episode.
Yes. Yeah. So, for everyone's information, my mom has seen these questions first. That's why I don't even have to ask them. She knows what to say.
Yeah, but I wrote it down earlier.
Yeah.
When Carrie tells Greg, "I will take you apart like human string cheese."
Yes.
That was, just with the straight face she had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Matt, what's your favorite one?
I really liked this one. I think there was a lot of truth in it. I mean, it kind of sucked, but it was when they were in the karaoke place and they were kind of bombarded by Logan, but they're like discussing it, and who's in there? Carrie. She's trying to like mediate the situation.
Yes.
But Kendall was like, listen, the fucking, it will happen. Like, it will happen. And I was just like, fuck. Carrie, like, you don't even know. Like, these people know him so well. It like it was sad because it's like his children, but there was a lot of truth and power in that. And I was just like, Kendall, you are a little Buddhist.
Oh my God.
So enlightened.
Well, gosh, it is full of segues here because my favorite quote was, okay, Buddhist, nice Tom Fords.
Oh, right, yeah. That also was great.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we covered all the points, keeping it, real short, but my mom's dog is freaking out in the other room anyways.
No, he's fine.
Oh, he's fine now.
My cat's screaming at the door.
Yeah, I know. And we managed to also catch my cat feeders in this 20-minute episode. So that is just talent. That's just talent.
It's truly talent. Another guest appearance. Wow, we had so many guests today. Oh my God, this was actually so fucking fun.
Yeah, this is great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, I can't wait for the fucking next one.
Yeah,
I've been asking her. I keep telling her all the time I'll come on, and she's, I don't know.
I know our schedules have been fucking
We're too
wild.
much alike, and we'll probably argue. And
yeah, I mean, if we kept talking, it probably would have happened, which is why the guest pods are shorter.
Yes.
No, it's never arguing. It's always just heated debate.
Yeah.
Sometimes not even. We agree on almost everything, so yeah.
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 my best friend. She's my best friend.
Stop it.
Making her cry on the pod. Well, I guess that is our cue.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. Check us out on Instagram at hb.hose and on Twitter at hb_hose and email us at hose@hbho.com. What?
Yep.
Hang on. I never fucked that one. Okay, I don't know. I never get that one right. Anyways, we love you. Come follow us. Leave us ratings. Let us know what's good.
Bye.
Bye.